Nick Walker, 10 weeks out from the Arnold Classic and everything is clicking. With 10 weeks remaining until the Arnold Classic, Nick Walker has made one thing very clear: this prep is different, and it's working. Speaking immediately after a brutal leg session, Walker shared an honest and detailed update on where his body, mindset, and preparation stand as he enters the most important phase of his off-season to contest transition. Fresh out of the gym and still breathing heavy from high-rep half squats, Walker wasted no time addressing the obvious: intense training comes with intense effort. For Nick Walker, heavy breathing isn't a weakness, it's proof of work being done the right way. A controlled rebound after the Olympia. Nick Walker currently weighs 284 pounds, just 14 pounds heavier than his Olympia stage weight, a number that tells the real story of how disciplined this prep has been from the start. Rather than allowing a sloppy post-Olympia rebound, Walker executed what he calls a perfect rebound. There were no wild cheat meals,
for the 2025 Mr. Olympia title.
Outside of a few home-cooked meals with dessert, everything remained
Nicely
clean
done.
and
Congratulations, you're an amazing champion.
Instead of abusing food freedom, Nick steadily increased clean carbohydrates, allowing his body to recover, grow, and improve without adding unnecessary body fat. Training days now reach 650 to 700 grams of carbs, while off days sit around 400 to 450 grams, yet Walker remains lean, something even his close friends have confirmed after reviewing progress photos. "I'm not fat," Walker said bluntly. And that's kind of crazy. Still lean, still growing. Perhaps the most impressive part of Nick Walker's update is that he believes he has added muscle during the past 10 to 12 weeks post-Olympia, all while staying in shape. Digestion is flawless, appetite is extremely high, and training performance continues to improve across the board. Because of how well his body is responding, Walker has not felt the need to reduce food yet, an uncommon luxury this close to a major contest. His body is still absorbing nutrients efficiently, and conditioning continues to improve naturally. Nick Walker's training philosophy: intensity above all. When it comes to training, Nick Walker is unwavering: intensity is king. Legs are currently trained twice per week, which he admits can be extremely taxing. However, Walker thrives on intensity rather than holding back reps or relying on conservative RIR-style training. His preference is simple and brutally honest. Push sets to mechanical failure. Keep intensity at 100%. Adjust volume instead of effort. Take extra rest days if necessary. Holding back reps doesn't fit Nick Walker's mindset. If recovery is needed, he would rather take additional days off and come back fresh than compromise intensity in the gym. Cardio without burning out. Nick Walker's conditioning strategy remains calculated. Every morning starts with 45 minutes to an hour of treadmill walking, which he enjoys and finds effective without adding fatigue. Beyond this daily walk, no additional cardio has been necessary so far. This low-stress approach allows Walker to maintain conditioning while preserving recovery and gym performance, another sign that his body is responding perfectly to the prep. Coaching himself and trusting experience. One of the biggest differences in this Arnold prep is that Nick Walker is largely coaching himself. After many years under coaching, he believes elite competitors eventually reach a point where they are capable of managing the majority of prep, especially in the earlier phases. However, Walker acknowledges that the final 4 weeks are often where athletes risk overdoing things. Getting shredded has never been his issue, knowing when to slightly pull back is the real challenge. That said, he isn't doing this entirely alone. His mother, who has been taking his progress photos since he began competing at 17 years old, plays a key role. With over a decade of experience watching his physique evolve, she knows exactly how Nick Walker should look at every stage of prep, and isn't afraid to say when something feels off. Mindset heading into the Arnold Classic. Nick Walker isn't making bold predictions or trash-talking the competition. Instead, his focus is inward. Yes, the goal is to win another Arnold Classic title, but more importantly, Walker wants to step on stage with a physique he can genuinely be proud of. He wants to smile on stage and know he delivered his best possible look. Looking back, Walker still values his dominant 2021 Arnold Classic look, his 2022 Olympia package, his ultra-detailed 2023 Arnold physique, even if it could have been slightly fuller. This time, the mission is balance, conditioning, fullness, detail, and confidence all coming together. Respecting rest in the process. One of the strongest messages Nick Walker shared is his respect for rest days. Earlier in his career, rest felt like wasted time. Now, he understands that recovery can be just as important, if not more important, than training days. Every night ends with the same question. Was there anything more I could have done today to improve? If the answer is no, even on rest days, then the job was done right. Smooth sailing with more tools left. At 10 weeks out, Nick Walker feels calm, confident, and in control. Prep has been smooth, enjoyable, and productive, and most importantly, he believes he still has many tools left in the toolbox that haven't even been used yet. No panic. No drastic cuts. No rushed decisions. Just steady progress, day by day. As the Arnold Classic approaches, one thing is clear: Nick Walker is not chasing the prep, he's leading it. And if this momentum continues, fans may be witnessing one of the most calculated and dangerous versions of Nick Walker yet.